Have you ever attempted to make shortbread cookies and the consistency just fell flat? Hi friends, this is Heather the Fit Up Foodie, and today I'm going to share some tips for a sweet, buttery, and luxurious lemon shortbread cookie recipe that is perfect for holiday celebrations. To really pump up the lemon flavor, it's important to use plenty of lemon zest. For the cookie dough, you will want to use about 3 tablespoons of lemon zest, and I zested 2 large lemons that could almost be considered extra large lemons. Using room temperature butter will make it much easier to mix the zest into the butter. It's important to note that this is not a whipped shortbread cookie. In other words, mix the ingredients just until incorporated. This will prevent extra air from being added into the dough. Another important tip is to make sure to stop the mixture often to scrape down the sides of the bowl. This will ensure that all the ingredients are fully blended together. The addition of lemon extract is the second way to amp up the bright citrusy flavor, and I will shortly show you a third way. Okay, so one of the most important tips in creating these cookies is to properly measure the flour. Spooning the flour into the measuring cup and then leveling prevents the flour from being packed. In a nutshell, this prevents too much flour from being added. Taking a few moments to sift the flour and salt will make the flour mixture lighter and easier to mix into the butter mixture. Add all of the flour mixture and then mix on the lowest speed until the dough comes together. Depending on the temperature of your butter will determine how long it takes for the dough to be done mixing. You'll know it's done when the dough sticks to the paddle attachment. Over the years of making these cookies, I found placing the dough on parchment and then flattening it with a cookie sheet helps to make rolling the dough later after chilling easier. Also, forming the dough as best as possible into a rectangle before chilling can help to lessen the amount of scrap pieces of dough that happen when cutting the cookies. Once you've done your business with the dough, wrap in parchment paper as best as possible and chill for at least 30 minutes. So the third way of really brightening up these cookies with lemon flavor is to combine about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon zest with sparkling sugar for a beautiful and tasty sparkling topping. Once your dough has chilled, remove from the refrigerator. Using a rolling pin, roll into 1/2 inch thickness. It's at this point you'll be so glad you took the time to flatten the dough before chilling, because no one enjoys rolling stiff cookie dough. Using a bench scraper or a large sharp knife, cut the cookies into rectangles. Here's the beauty though, you can keep the cookies simple and cut them into rectangles as seen here, or you can use cookie cutters to make them into your favorite shapes. I made these cookies a little larger than normal because I gave individual cookies to my Zumba girls. I then formed the scraps into cookies that I kept for us. As just a bit of inspiration, flower shapes for springtime, stars for summer, and bell shapes for Christmas would be a fun way to enjoy these cookies during the year. Once the cookies are cut, transfer to an ungreased cookie sheet using a spatula. Top each cookie with the beautiful sparkly sugar mixture and bake until the edges are a light golden brown. Cool on the cookie sheet for about 10 minutes and then transfer to a wire rack to cool completely. For more recipes like this and for weekly inspiration, make sure to head on over to thefedupfoodie.com and sign up for my newsletter where I share recipes and tips in helping to make cooking from scratch approachable.